Welcome. Today we're gonna do a transformation. We're gonna make an undercut using number 2 on the sides, and the top we're gonna do it with the razor. We're gonna start the haircut, we're gonna apply water, and we're gonna make a section on the left side, and we're gonna comb the hair to the right. We're gonna use 2 clamps to protect the longer hair from the shorter hair that we're gonna cut with the clippers. Start making the disconnection. We are gonna use number 8, and you're gonna use the technique trapping the hair against the clipper to cut it. This way the hair in this area is gonna get blended. Use the clipper in a diagonal position to avoid making lines. We are only making the disconnection on the sides. The back we're gonna do it blended. Since we are doing the back blended, we're gonna make the fade going down. Use number 4 a bit lower than we use number 8. Continue in a diagonal position, and remember that the back we're gonna make it blended. Use number 3 a bit lower than we use number 4. This is gonna be a pretty easy fade to make because we're only gonna use number 2. Most of the work is gonna be on top. We're gonna use the blade, and also we're gonna use the texturizing scissors. We are using number 3 in a vertical position, so the haircut in this area is square. Use number 2 a bit lower than we use number 3. Remember that we are making the fade going down. Because the back we're gonna make it blended. We are making the disconnection only on the sides. We're gonna start making the outline. Use this part of the comb to extract the hair hidden on the edges. We are using the border of the trimmer's blade. We also did the outline on the neck area. We are gonna give the haircut a more square look. We're gonna use number 4, and we're gonna cut from left to right until the back or the end of the disconnection. Continue with the right side. We're gonna make the same procedure. We're gonna apply water to start sectioning the hair. We're gonna make a section on the right side, and we're gonna comb the hair to the left. Use 2 clamps to protect the longer hair from the shorter hair that we're gonna cut with the clippers. We're gonna use number 8 and use the technique trapping the hair against the clipper to cut it. This way the hair in this area is gonna get blended. Use the clipper until the end of the disconnection. Remember, the back we're gonna make it blended. By making the back blended, it's gonna give it a less aggressive look to the undercut. Use number 4 a bit lower than we use number 8. As you can see, I'm cutting in a diagonal position, and I'm making the fade going down. Use number 3 a bit lower than we use number 4, and continue cutting until the back, and remember we are cutting going down. Use number 2 a bit lower than we use number 3, and remember we are making a drop fade. We are making the neck area tapered, so cut as much as you can with number 2 to prepare the area for the 1.5 and number 1. We are making the outline on the right side. Start making the sideburn and use this part of the comb to extract the hair hidden on the edges. As you can see, the hair in this area grows from right to left. We are using the trimmer the same way. We're gonna cut from right to left. We're gonna give it a haircut, a more square look. We're gonna use number 4. Keep your side in this part of the guard and cut from right to left or left to right. We're gonna make the connection on the back. We're gonna use number 8, and remember we are using the technique trapping the hair against the clipper. This way in this area the hair is gonna get blended. We are making the fade on the back going down. Try to not bring the clipper too high. As you can see, I'm giving the clipper a few taps with the finger. This way you can make layers when you are cutting. Sometimes we can also use the finger one time and make one cut depending on the outcome you wanna achieve. In this case, the hair is very abundant, so we're gonna make this technique to make the layers on the back. Use number 4 a bit lower than we use number 8, and we are only gonna use the border of the machine. Use number 3 a bit lower than we use number 4. We're gonna make the taper on the back. We are only gonna clear the darker areas. We're gonna make the taper without making guidelines because it's not necessary in this case. Using this technique you can save time. Use number 1.5 only using the border of the guard. We attack the darker area on the right side, and now we're gonna attack the middle. Use the border of the guard. Now we're gonna go to the next darker area using the border of the guard. In this case the hair grows to the left, we are gonna cut to the right. Use number 1 with an open blade a bit lower than we used the 1.5, and also you can use the number 1 with the closed blade a little bit lower than we used it with an open blade. We're gonna attack the next darker area in the middle, use the border of the guard. Now we're gonna cut the darker area on the right side, keep using the border of the guard. Open the blade to use the 0.5 or half and only use the border of the blade. Use it a bit lower than we used number 1 with a closed blade. Keep using the 0.5 or half using the border of the guard and continue clearing the darker areas on the edges. Close the blade to use number 0 and use it a bit lower than we used the 0.5 or half. The rest of the hair on the bottom we cut it using the trimmer. Don't bring the trimmer too high to avoid making a line. Now we're gonna make the shave. We're gonna use the shaving cream and the straight razor. We are only opening away, the rest we're gonna shave it going down. Be careful in this sensitive area. If you are a righty, this is the correct way to shave the sideburn on the left side. Only open away, the rest shave it going down. We are gonna connect the front using the cutting scissors. Start making a cut in the middle and then connect that cut with the cut we did on the back with the machine. Connect the cut we did in the middle of the front with the right side and the left side. The hair on the back is gonna be shorter and the hair on the front is gonna be longer. Connect the guideline we did in the middle of the front with the right side. Connect the guideline we did on the bottom with the hair on top. Only cut the excess of hair. We are cutting the excess of hair in this area because the hair in this area is abundant. By cutting the excess of hair in this area, it's gonna be a lot easier to style the hair with the product and the blower. As you can see, we are cutting in a vertical position. We cut the excess of hair also on the left side. Now we're gonna cut the hair on top. We're gonna use the texturizing blade. This blade brings cartridge in different sizes. We're gonna use one with the closed tooth, but you can use one with wider tooth if you need a more aggressive look. Gently trap the hair with 2 fingers and then let the razor fall softly on top of the hair. This is another way to texturize the hair on top. You can use this technique also if you want to reduce volume from the hair. Lean the razor almost flat on the hair to avoid cutting more than you need. Here you can see the excess of hair cut with the razor. We also texturize the hair on top. We're gonna make the same procedure we did on the sides. We're gonna trap the hair with 2 fingers and we're gonna cut with the straight razor almost flat on the hair. Start cutting the middle and then cut the right side and the left side. By cutting this way, we are keeping the length of the hair, where we also are gonna give a texture, and also we're gonna reduce the excess of hair. At the end, when we finish with the razor texturizing the sides, we also decided to reduce a bit more volume on the sides. We are using the texturizing scissors and we are gonna make a few cuts from top to bottom. As you can see here, the hair on the front is longer than the hair on the back. This doesn't matter because we're gonna comb the hair to the back. We're gonna make the blow dry and style of the hair. We're gonna use the hair brush with open tooths and we're gonna comb the hair up. By brushing the hair up, you can avoid the hair falling later when we use the product. As you can see in this angle, we only make the disconnection on the sides and the back we make it blended. This technique gives the undercut a more refined look. In this case, we use pomade with a high hold and medium shine. You can brush the hair with your finger to take advantage of the texturizing we did with the blade and also with the texturizing scissors. This is the final result. This was an undercut using number 2 on the sides, and the top we did it with the razor. I hope you like my video. Thanks for watching and see you next time. These are some of my previous videos. I invite you to watch them. If you like them, hit the like button, share it, and subscribe.